Can you hear me? Hold on. Is my voice carrying through, or is this thing fucking bugged again? Can you hear me? Okay, we're good. We're good. Hold on. Is my voice carrying through, or is this thing fucking bugged again? Can you hear me? Okay, we're good. We're good. Hold on. Is my voice carrying through, or is this thing? No, not share. Okay, we're good. We're good. Share. Copy link. No, not share. Okay, we're good. We're good. Share. Copy link. No, not share. Okay, we're good. We're good. Share. Okay, and then what I can do is... Okay, perfect. I know exactly what to do. And then all I'll do is do this. Okay. All right. Let me know when you're on the stream.
You're muted, just so you know.
Hold on. Let me know when you're on the stream. It's gonna be a little delayed on your end, but as soon as you're on the stream, just let me know. Just say give me a visual thing that you're here, or just tell me, like, I guess that you're here. Why the hell is start not working? But you won this game. Well, you won this game. It's gonna be kind of hard. Doing wins is kind of hard. And this map is this a normal? This is gonna be, well, it's a 15-minute. That's 15 minutes. Okay, you're here. Okay, cool. But can you can hear me when I talk on stream, right? You should get this in probably like 5 seconds, maybe. Hello? Okay, hold on. I need you to. Oh, you can hear me? Okay. What I was saying is you can tell me that in Discord, because I have my Discord open, so I can. Yeah, perfect. That's what I was gonna say. Yeah, you just said yeah, perfect. Okay, cool. So if you have any questions while we're going over it, let me know. I'm gonna be real with you though. Oh, yeah. All right, let's do this. But again, this is a win, so this is gonna be kind of hard to do this. Losses highlight a lot more than wins do. Just a heads up. But I'll do what I can. Let's see. Audio. I'm turning this music down. Okay. All right. Probably, but we'll go ahead and do this one now since we went through all this trouble already. So fuck it. Okay. Oh, I probably should look at your bans. Thor. Did you guys ban Thor, or they ban Thor? Thor's an interesting ban here. I probably would have gone Hawkeye over Thor, but whatever.
We banned Thor.
Yeah, I would have definitely gone Hawkeye. Okay.
Battle starts in 5, 4.
Okay, perfect. First things first. Tip and trick when playing Cloak and Dagger, especially on this map. Your best play, one of the best places to play at, is gonna be over here. And the reason why is because you can heal everybody who gets jumped if they're hanging out in the middle here. You can heal your whole team if they're like here and here, but you also have cover from like shit like right here. If they're using a squirrel girl and just lobbing nuts down, they're gonna get blocked by this every now and then, and it's gonna be harder to hit you, and you're gonna be less areas to get flanked from. The only area you can get flanked from is gonna be right behind you. And if you get flanked from right behind you, you have a health pack, and you can walk right out to your team. So this is one of the best areas when you're playing Cloak and Dagger. I mean, any support really, but definitely Cloak and Dagger because of their range is to play here whenever you're on this map. But anyway, okay.
3, 2, 1. You have to stop them from securing the mission area.
See how it's like awkward, like because you're standing here, like you're not gonna get that guy, and you're kind of like standing. I wouldn't say you're standing on the open, but you're standing in an area where it's like you're not really able to control the flow of the game. Also, worrying about this Venom is not your problem. Okay, so threat assessment. First thing is Venom doesn't have kill potential on Cloak and Dagger. He has to be like a straight up god to kill you on Cloak and Dagger, he needs to have ult, and that's not a guarantee. If he just randomly jumps on you, he is not a problem. You do not care about him. Turning your attention to him. Sorry, what'd you say? Repeat that thing you just said just now. I'm gonna listen to it deeper. What'd you say about Venom?
I'm gonna mess up here when the Venom comes in to fight us, but we'll fuck up after.
Okay, gotcha. All right. I'll walk you through how to beat Venom. It's very, very easy. Okay, see here, like this is what I'm talking about. When I say like positioning, because you're standing here, the only people you can see are this guy and her. Which means that if your Strange is getting overwhelmed, if your thing is getting overwhelmed, you're not in a visual position to heal them. But if you're standing right here, look at what you see when you're right here. You see her, him, and him. All four of those guys just lined up. Perfect. And because you're playing Cloak, you heal one, you heal them all. Because that shot hits, let's say magic. Oh, my bad. That shot hits magic. Guess what? It's going to explode and heal everybody. So you're going to build ult charge off of healing him, healing her, and maybe even healing him. Probably not her, but that's going to be like 5 people worth of ult charge you're just building. Or 4 people worth of ult charge you're building like instantaneously when you have good positioning with your heals. But instead, you're just kind of looking here. And this means your team could theoretically get overrun, and they should. Because basically, you are not healing your team right now. You're basically only healing one person. This is a major positioning error. Along with that, this being a positioning error, why is this another bad positioning error? Because you in this position are not able to take advantage of the fact that you have a blind. And your blind is very, 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 very powerful. Your blind allows you to do a lot of dumb shit, basically, because it takes it completely takes the opponent out of the game, because they can't see, and now they take 30% more damage. So if you had a tank walking up here trying to make space, and you're right here, and you toss out a blind that, let's say, goes through, let's say Star-Lord's in a really bad place. I don't know what the fuck he's there. But if he was a little bit further forward and you hit him with a blind, just do a straight blind down here and just hit Star-Lord. He takes 30% more damage. He panics. He tries to run. Somebody just pops him. Bam. Fight over. Right there. So now we're standing where we can see people more. But again, the issue at this spot is flank, as we see right here. And if they had like a sniper or a squirrel girl or anything like that, they just lob it straight down mid and hit you and kill you. So that's the issue with standing here. Second thing, you don't want to have two windows like this. You want to be using your window cooldowns as much as possible. Maybe not using both at the same time if you don't really use both at the same time, obviously, but making use of the cooldown. Think of cooldowns themselves as a resource bar, and a bar for honestly think of them like a mini ultimate, where it's like if you don't use that cooldown, right, and the enemy team consistently keeps using their cooldown that keeps getting them more pressure and tempo, you'll lose eventually. Theoretically, you'll lose. You'll just keep dealing with their like, imagine if Loki, the enemy team has a Loki who keeps using lamps off cooldown, and you never use your cooldowns. You're probably going to lose that fight eventually, because it's just going to overwhelm you. That's why you want to make use of your cooldowns, and make use of your cooldown building, I guess is a good way of saying it. I don't really know a way of saying the timer, but basically, you don't want this thing to be maxed out at 2. You want this thing to constantly be regenerating something, so that you're able to make use of the fact that it regenerates after you use it. If you played League, it'd be a really good example of this. Would be like, I know you don't play League, but maybe you know a little bit about it. In League of Legends, there's something called a mana bar, and for characters, it's really bad to have your mana at full, because it means you're not taking advantage of a stat that you have in the game called mana regen, which, if the other person is using mana and getting mana regen, they're going to get more spells out than you, because you're not using mana regen as a stat effectively. Just kind of keep that in mind. So this is definitely a positioning error here for sure right now. It could result in you getting your team wiping, because you can't see, look how you see your positioning, you can't see this going on. And so this is happening. She has no awareness that this is happening behind her, right? And so when you want to carry these lobbies, you need to be the person who is fundamentally sound that all of this stuff doesn't happen, right? So if you're standing here and looking here, right, you're going to probably hear Venom in your headphones next to you and be like, what the fuck is this guy doing here? And be able to turn and help with this situation. And you don't have to really help with this situation. To stop this, all you really would have to do is blind him one time, and and maybe heal this guy a little, and this guy probably dies. And you could also maybe throw a bubble up forward to heal your team while all this is going on, and put your focus on Venom. But anyway, this is something. So I think you hear it now, and you turn, But because you've turned, it means that Luna's full skilling front. Let's see what happens. Your focus is split, and if that guy dies, that would be your fault. Yes, that guy never should have been in a position to die. Why? Because you have a bubble up, and you have a window up. You have a healing window that increases healing that guy receives by 13% for 4 seconds, and heals him a little bit. And you have a bubble that instantly heals that guy for 60, and heals him for 45 per second over like 10 seconds. So that guy should never have died there. That is one of the prime examples of what I was talking about in the replay VODs when I said that your reactions to things happening are on the side of kind of not expecting certain things to happen, I guess you could say. Which makes sense. I mean, if again, this is your first game playing like this, then that's probably something you haven't quite built up yet as a skill. It's not too hard to build once you understand what it is. And the fundamental thing of what that is understanding a single concept, which is at the base level of this character's abilities, kit, whatever you want to call it. What is it that they want to do? And that's the only thing you really need to understand. So when it comes to Venom, like a good example with Venom, I'll give you his real quick. What does Venom want to typically do? He wants to either I'm not gonna say it. This is what he typically wants to do. He wants to swing in, spin in, do his little flip in the air, look at you, dive bomb on top of you, throw his tendrils out, which will, and then and then start auto attacking you or primary attacking you with his like tendril fire thing. But he also wants to do the thing where he expunges his tentacles or whatever, and that's it. That's all Venom wants to do. That and punch you and distract you and dive bomb you and all that good stuff or whatever. So you see him jumping on your support, he's just trying to kill this guy. You could just heal this guy through it. This guy never dies. And because this guy never dies, this guy just wastes his time, and now your team is basically fighting a 6v5 if you can turn your attention back towards them and help out with this. But that guy should never die. Okay, so your thing was way too late. You could just throw a bubble. There's no reason to not. I mean, there's you don't have to hold your bubble. Your bubble is a 6-second cooldown essentially. That bubble should be out, even though it's a 12-second cooldown. It's a 6-second cooldown, and that the bubble cooldown for 12 seconds starts as soon as you throw it out, which means that it lasts 6 seconds. So there's a 6-second window when you play Cloak and Dagger where you don't have your bubble. That's it. That's all it is. That means that that is a 6-second weakness window, but it should never really matter, because when that 6 seconds is on cooldown or whatever, you're just healing people. You're burst healing somebody or whatever you want to call it. So that guy should never have died. Okay, this is kind of wonky. All right, I want to see if you know what to do here. Let's see. Okay, you kind of know what to do, but you kind of messed it up. So let's go through it real quick.
Help. That one hurts. Hold still. I'm trying to help.
Okay, you missed this, right? Whatever. So with Cloak and Dagger's bubble, yeah, that's okay. You don't have to try to blind him in the air. You can literally just sit here on the ground like this, like you're doing now, and just switch to Cloak, throw the blind, move on. But with Cloak and Dagger especially, he's even easier to play now if you understand this. All you're waiting is for your HP bar to say 210. Like 210, basically. 200, 210, whatever you want to say. Remember 200, you can say 200. As soon as it says 200 and you're being dove, just drop your bubble. Your bubble is instantly going to heal you for 60 HP and make it a nightmare for the enemy person who's trying to kill you to try to kill them. You don't have to wait to get this low. Just immediately throw it down. You waited till 100, you could have still have possibly died here. You don't need to wait this long. Just toss it at 200 and move on. Okay, this guy is not going to kill you now. Magic is helping you. You got a lot other problems than this, rather than this guy. And what I would like to see you do is keep your focus on like everything. Heal as much as you can. For example, you could position yourself in a way where you're like still in the bubble, but try to heal the thing, because Strange is dead, and you guys are losing this fight hard now. So you're gonna have to fall back. So this fight is done. So you should be thinking about falling back potentially. Good blind, very good blind, by the way. Okay, you backed into this wall here. I'm pretty sure you probably didn't mean to. You probably were trying to back into here because you would want to back into here and play this health pack if you could, and then be ready to retreat if things go south. Which it looks like everything's going to shit. So you definitely want to. Yep. Good. This is done. This is cooked. Throw the bubble and run. Perfect. Good job. Now run. And we just run. This is good. And if anybody jumps on the fight, then maybe you could turn back around. But I don't think anybody's out there. Strange may try to portal this, so we'll see. You do have these two healed up. This is good. This is very good. Now, let's see what you do. Good blind. You got countered by the Strange and the Invis, but that was still a good attempt. Okay. Backing up. Bubble again. Bubble. This is a perfect prime time to bubble. Another thing about the bubble that a lot of people don't know is it's 60 HP upon immediately touching it for the first time, which means if you threw your bubble here, like right here, and Magic walks into it, she's gonna get 60 HP. But if you're not touching the bubble when you throw it here, you need to walk into it for the first time, and you will get the 60 HP bonus, 60 HP immediately as well. There's just something to keep in mind. But yeah, you want to bubble this right now. You definitely want to bubble this. You should have bubbled that. See, you're holding your bubble cooldown a little too long. It's a 6-second cooldown. It's an instant 60 HP. It's beautiful. There's no reason to hold it as long as you do sometimes. Here, I would have tried to kill this guy. As soon as he jumped into your bubble, which is basically like a mini support ult, you could swap the cloak, throw out your blind, and try to duel this guy, honestly. You do that, but you do it delayed. Okay, so now we're healing. Let's see how this goes. Okay, window. I would probably window. I think you're about to window your team. Yep, good window. Okay, very good. You got to pick. Okay, so the instant you hear that noise, you got to pick. You now know that the fight has. Wait, is that your pick or their pick? Yeah, it's your pick. You now know the fight has turned somewhat in your favor, or it's either equal. Now, if you're keeping track of everything, you know that Luna's dead, so it's technically a 5v5. But the 5v5 means things are more equal, and now you can kind of walk a little bit more aggressive. You still don't want to get super aggressive, but you gotta kill. So because you have a kill, and things are turning a little bit towards your favor now, it means that this positioning, which is, we call this positioning the think of positioning as three different places.
Really quick.
What do you say?
The reason I hold my bubble sometimes is just in case I can work my team together.
You're right. I hear you. So don't do that. I mean, you don't want to do that because this is a very good example. Have you ever played Final Fantasy 14?
No, but I'm familiar with the game, kind of.
Okay, perfect. So in tanking in Final Fantasy 14, you have cooldowns for tanks. And the cooldowns, what they typically do is, they're generally all about the same, to be real with you, but some will say, let's say you have like five tanking cooldowns. One will say reduce damage taken by 20%. The other will say reduce damage taken by 40%. The other one will say gain 100 bonus health. The other one will say reduce damage taken by 10%, whatever it may be, okay? Something that a lot of players fundamentally, when they start playing the game and start tanking, will do is they won't use those cooldowns until they get low on HP. So they'll get really, really low, like about to die, and then they'll just start popping those cooldowns to try to stay alive. And they'll pop them in an emergency. When you get better at the game and you learn how to actually tank, you learn that it's much better to use one cooldown at a time, pretty much always, and then you never will be in that position where you have the emergency position and need everybody to heal you and burst and waste all their stuff, because you'll just constantly have that consistent buff going, essentially. So that's kind of a way I want you to kind of think about when you think about your cooldowns. You don't necessarily want to save them to save people when they're about to die. You want to use them to prevent the emergencies that could happen. That's why you'll see good cloak and daggers. Let's say everybody's full HP and you have a good cloak and dagger. And let's say it's a 6v6. What she might do is throw her bubble down right there on top of her full 6 HP teammates, including herself, right? Even though everybody's full HP, she'll throw the bubble down right there. Why? Because the bubble is going to mitigate incoming damage, and it's going to allow her to swap into cloak form and just start DPSing for a couple seconds. it's preventing the emergency of needing the bubble later on or needing that extra health HP later on, if that kind of makes sense. So yeah. It used to be you just threw it out brainlessly. Now you may not throw it out as brainlessly because, again, you have that 60 thing cooldown. So here, I'm hoping what I'm going to see in the next 1 second is you're going to recognize your bubble's off cooldown. There's a guy who could use 60 HP right now and just throw it down. Perfect. Good job. Good job. Okay? And see, we don't have to back up here. We're winning the fight. We're winning the fight. Bubble's here. They don't have any divers that you have to really worry about. It's not like a magic is going to kill you if you walk out. Go crazy. Like, get close. Because you have to remember, if you walk in here with this bubble and with your strange, and you're in here close, and you throw your dagger or whatever, the hem or whatever, that dagger is going to heal you. So when this kind of moment happens, what I would be doing is I'd be like, oh, we're winning the fight. I'd walk into this bubble because I'm safe in my bubble, right? I shouldn't be able to be bursted and killed in this bubble. And I can just heal strange while I'm in here. But if anybody hits me, if anybody even looks in my direction, starts blasting me, because I'm in my bubble, it's going to heal me, and I'm going to build ult charge from my bubble healing me. I'm healing strange with the daggers. They're going to explode because they're AoE daggers when they have unhit healing, but they also explode for an AoE heal. That's going to heal me, and all of that is going to let me as Cloak build my ult charge faster than everybody else. So you will get your ult fast and first when you do those kind of things. Like here, this fight looks like it's won. Let's walk out. Let's get aggressive. This is what I mean when I say positioning is a fluid thing, in that you have the advantage. Their team is falling apart. You don't have to be this far back anymore. This position is more like I am observing the fight as the general. I am watching and waiting and seeing how I need to react. This is do we need to retreat? We can retreat. This is do we need...
back because of the Star-Lord to the right there.
He can't kill you. If you walked in this bubble, he can't kill you. If he tries to kill you in this bubble and just completely full sends it, you kill him, or your team will kill him. If he walks into you in this bubble and full sends it, and you have strange magic, anybody around that you can hit, it's gonna the impact of the dagger is going to heal you. If he walks in this bubble and tries to kill you, and you hit him with daggers while he's trying to kill you, you're going to completely dominate him. Have you ever actually seen a cloak and dagger get dove and seen how she just kind of minimizes it out of curiosity? Like, do you understand the full limits of how crazy she can get when she gets dove by certain characters? Because that may also be another thing that
I guess I understand it, but you're explaining different little nuances right now.
Okay. I'm trying to think, because I think part of it also is a confidence thing. Maybe it would be easier if I can queue up real fast and kind of try to and just mute my mic and kind of show you what I mean. I think is what I might do. Because I want.
What you're saying right now is making perfect sense. I just have a tendency to play overly safe.
Okay, gotcha. And so in order to climb, something you're going to have to learn how to do is how to recognize when somebody is basically disrespecting you, or not recognizing what you can or cannot do. So for instance, if this guy ran at you and you had your bubble up, you would laugh at him and be like, "Oh, are you an idiot?" You would throw your bubble down after you took some damage, switch to cloak, fade, blind him, and then try to kill him right there. I've done it many, many times where I've killed people who just for God knows reason, decided that they were just going to walk up to me and just be an idiot. But anyway, all right, so, okay, this is very important. Technically, it doesn't matter here, but it's something you should keep in mind. If this game was what's the word I'm looking for? A higher elo game. Tracking ults. Do you know what tracking ults are? It's fine if you don't.
Try my best to, be mindful of, all right, who has ult right now, who
Okay.
used their ult recently.
Gotcha. Okay, I'm going to give you a general guide that'll help you with this, okay? If everybody in the lobby is of equal skill, everybody in the lobby should have their ultimates at about the same exact time. There's a little bit of lag between it, which you could argue is about maybe 10 seconds, maybe 20 if somebody's playing Luna and probably shouldn't be playing Luna, because she requires a lot of aim and like real being precision to get her ult fast. The exceptions to this is going to be obviously Moon Knight, Squirrel Girl, because they build their ults really insanely fast, and then also it's going to be if people get kills, because kills also give you ult charge really, really quickly if you get kills. So looking at the board, the game is pretty much even in terms of kills. So the only thing I would be thinking of is I have my ultimate. I would be thinking who on their team can have theirs that could fuck me sideways, which you've got Star-Lord and you've got Moon Knight, doesn't matter because you can fade out of it. Star-Lord and you've got fucking Strange. So I would be thinking about, does Strange have his ultimate? Now, according to this replay, he doesn't, but I would be thinking about that. Specifically because this guy jumped up in the air like this, and usually that's a sign that he's looking for an ult. However, he's one shot. So if he even tried to ult you, it would never work. So, okay. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. We're good. Nice. Okay, let's see how we handle this. Okay, we've controlled the point. Nice. Okay, now. All right, I don't want you to let them walk in here for free. Let's see if you blind. See, you're letting these guys walk in for free. You can easily just blind them for being idiots. They walk in here, blind them. Just throw the blind out. I'm gonna show you what this all looks like in a minute, actually. Okay.
This is real firepower.
Let's see what you do with this.
Moon by the eye of Agamotto.
Good fade.
Look out behind you. We should destroy
Don't drown.
All right, I want to watch this ult again. I want to see if there was anything you could have maybe done, because I think there might have been. There's a couple things that you could do here if you were, but these are like advanced things, so I'm not even worried about it. But it's just I just want something to think about when you talk about like how higher elo players kind of approach.
Times during this game, I died to Star-Lord ult.
Right.
I should have saved my ult for his.
You could have. That is an option. However, there is a secondary option. I want to see if you had the opportunity for it. So you disappear happens here. Nobody on your team is necessarily dying. You throw bubble down. Nobody is dying still. Okay, I understand ulting from the Venom ult. Right, okay. Okay. So your ults definitely could use some work. We'll talk about that in a minute. But let's see if you see the opportunity.
This is real.
Okay, you don't. Okay. So your ult is on the ground, making sure that nobody can die. Right? In this moment, there is something that you could have done that a higher elo player probably would do, if they're like hyper aware, which is going to, what do you think it might be?
Maybe it might be the fact that I missed the Star-Lord going to the right over there. I probably should have like focused and killed him before he could get his ult on.
Perfect. Yes. Because nobody can die right now and this ult is down, you should look to this, and you know that your Luna needs to have ult to stop Star-Lord from killing you, all of you. Like, you know that, pretty much. That or Strange needs to be goated or somebody needs to kill Star-Lord. But the best options you have are either A, try to help Luna get her ult, which, I'm be real with you, probably is not going to happen at this rank. And then number 2 is going to be try to burn this guy down or get him low enough that he cannot successfully just ult immediately at the end of your ult. Because what he's doing right now is he's waiting for your ult to end so that he can ult. But if you were just to look at him right now, if you were to just straight up look at him, because you have 2 blinds up, right? If you were to straight up look at him and just throw a blind at this guy, you probably could kill him or get him so low that he could not ult you immediately, which would buy just enough time for Luna to get her ult. But see how you're focusing on just the front line and you're not really having a target priority. You're kind of just looking at just hitting things in front. Rocket and Venom are not your target priorities right now. Your target priority is this DPS who's looking to kill you. If you had blinded this guy, he dies here. Actually, he just dies.
The moon.
And so this
Eye of Agamotto.
leads to a series of events that did not need to happen.
We should.
And so this doesn't happen, you win this fight, and you probably just straight up win the game off of this. Because what would have happened was, they would have lost this fight. Star-Lord never would have gotten his ult off. Or if he did, it would have been so delayed, Luna would have had hers to counter it. And then you guys would have had ult tempo for the rest of the fight, and basically probably won this point and never even lost this point. Ever. And you just won the game right here and there. And this would have been how you would have basically kind of solo carried out from the support position this game. And these are the ways that you kind of want to think about when you play. Is like, what can I do to impact the game currently within my position where I am right now? I'm gonna look at another one of your game. Oh fuck! I fucking closed out the whole thing. I was gonna bring up another game. Let's see. I think this might be you still. Is this you? This is you still. Perfect. Cool. All right. Let's. You win this game too. Yeah, you win this game too. It's a triple support game, both sides. This might be. I mean, it looks like your fucking dude just went off. We'll look at this one. Let's see if there's anything in this game that we can look at that might be a repeating pattern of positioning / decision making. Because I see those as the big things, definitely, when it comes to you. All right, so let's see. Oh, this is the same damn map? Huh. Well, it is. Okay. Let's see it again. This is the same map, so we'll see if we see some of the same stuff you did last time. Perfect. This is great. You can't ask for a better fucking way of looking for comparisons. Okay. Let's watch your opening positioning.
Really quick, I want to say something.
Yeah, what's up, man?
This game I banned Magic, or I think I did. So I always ban Magic like every single game because she gives me more problems than any other character.
Understood. I get it. Yeah. She's difficult to deal with until you kind of learn certain things about her. Yeah, 100%. I ban her sometimes too out of frustration. Yeah. Yeah. I have no. Yeah. I totally get that. Okay. You're a little bit more out in the open this time, which is okay, unless you're versus a sniper character. Which, lucky for you, I don't know if you know it just yet, because I don't know if the game has told you just yet, but you're not against a Hawkeye or a Hela or Jean, so you could theoretically stand here. Or a Squirrel Girl or an Iron Man. I mean, anyway. So, okay. All right, so look at this. Another good example of not maximizing your pressure. So your primary firing, which is cool, but what if you just swapped a cloak real fast and just taught a single blind, and it just hits maybe one or two of these guys. These three of them all stacked up for some God knows. I think they got hit by Hella Stun, but it hits all three of them. They just die. 30% more damage right then and there, and they can't see. They just die. Just a thing. Perfect. You throw out the blind, but you throw it out delayed. You want to do that a lot earlier. If you have nothing to heal, you probably didn't need to window her. She was in no danger. I would have saved that for a second blind to throw out there. Or for that guy up there. Yeah, that would have been a little bit better. Let's see if this bubble positioning was kind of weird. I would have liked to do it a little more aggressively. Maybe a little bit here where they were. But you kind of threw it to where he's backing into. Let's see if he gets into it at a time. He does not. But I like the effort. You're going for the baseball. That's a mechanical skill with Cloak and Dagger, being able to land these baseballs. Something that will help with this, that I just naturally do now. Also, that's the reason why you didn't want to use your window back there, because you could have used it here too to save him. But if you want to save him, when you throw your baseball, you should jump. Jumping, not saying you may not like it, but for me personally, I jump and throw mine. So like, instead of just throwing that straight up, I might jump and then throw it to try to angle it better. But yeah, he dies. Okay. Blind. Perfect. Good job. The only issue with, like I said, where you're standing is you're in the AoE of everything. So if they throw something down there, they're gonna hit you and everybody. Okay. You got blind again here for sure. Blind. Good job. Very good job with the blinds. Okay. She's good. You're also retreating and respecting the fact that you're losing positioning. Okay, this should be another bubble out for Strange immediately. Okay, that bubble for Strange should have been a lot more earlier than that. That should have been fluid. It should have been just insta-bubble immediately. Like, your bubble is off cooldown. It is a cooldown. Throw that thing. It is a mini cloak and dagger ult that allows your team to hold a position. You throw that out immediately. Because remember, the bubble is a healing over time. You want to get the time of the healing. If you throw it out and the guy dies within like 2-3 seconds, then he didn't get the healing. But if you throw it out earlier, right? You throw it out as soon as you see, it's bubble time. That guy is going to get more healing from it over time because he's going to be alive longer to receive more healing from it over time. This was good. Bubble immediately afterwards. Immediately. This is not a primary moment. This is a bubble. You weave the bubble in. Way too late on the bubble. You see, like, way too late on the bubble. You've already lost position. All you had to do, you healed this guy to like half HP, was throw that bubble down. And that bubble would have saved him, and he would have been able to hold this position. And he never would. If he dies here, this is on you. He may not die, but this is going to be one of those situations that this gets your Invis killed. Look, if you bubble here, he doesn't lose this space. He holds this. Your Invis can hold what she's doing, and she doesn't get bursted down. Because this formation is broke, because he has to back up and tear, because he can't hold it until the bubble comes out. This guy focuses your Invis. This guy gets to break past your dude and focus your Invis, and I think your Invis dies because of this. And this is literally an avoidable situation if you just threw your bubble out. This is also an avoidable situation if your Invis was positioned a little bit more safer in that she doesn't know what's going to happen. But this is something that you personally could have prevented from happening by doing the correct thing earlier. And that's kind of how you have to think about the game when you're like at these ranks is if I do everything that I'm supposed to do when I'm supposed to do it, I prevent situations from happening that shouldn't happen. And that's why I say when I compare the game, and I teach the game, I use the analogy, the football analogy of the picks and the pick sixes, which is a pick is where you make a positioning error, a decision-making error, or a mechanical error. And because you made that error, you now give advantage or tempo to the enemy team to do something with it, and it's up for your team to make up for it. And if your team can't make up for it, then it turns into something called a pick six, which is basically where they just take it to the house. Good example of that is when you missed the bubble earlier, right? That was a pick in terms of like football where you basically, what do you say? Sorry, what did you say? You said something just now. I'm listening. Be quiet for a second.
I said that makes perfect sense, the pick six analogy.
Yes. That's why I use that analogy whenever, because I think that kind of conveys why it's sometimes you can do things and it doesn't seem like the worst, and other times you can do things and it seems like it's terrible. It's because when you do something that's not good, you're relying on the enemy team to just be bad and not take advantage of it, or you're relying on your team to make up for it. When your Captain America died here at the start of this was a pick because you made a mechanical error. You did not land your bubble correctly, and so your Captain America dies, right? You didn't position it correctly, he dies. Then the enemy team uses that to pressure your team back from this position where they had them before, where they were just completely just bodying them. And now they push you all the way back through here because Captain America has died. Your Strange tries to hold this, and he actually does hold them successfully here, but you do another pick where you essentially you don't use your bubble in time, and so your Strange gets forced back, and he loses the agency to try to be able to make up for the mistake that happened earlier with the Captain America, and then we end up in a situation where you now have a pick six because you guys are wiping because of it. And your Invis is not good enough to be able to handle this kind of situation at this rank, so she dies. That's literally it.
That is much better.
And because of this, you guys are probably going to lose this first point really, really hard. And also because, again, your healing tempo is not as high as it should be, Gambit gets his ult before you when he really shouldn't, honestly. Invis is out healing you, which she really shouldn't be either. And she's dead, if that gives you any kind of indication of like how much your tempo should be a lot higher. You should be basically destroying her when it comes to building ult tempo, especially now with the new Cloak and Dagger changes.
If only you had chosen more light.
Okay, this is okay positioning. This is risky as hell, but I understand what you're doing. You're playing the health pack, but if this guy just full sends it on you, the Fantastic, you could probably die. This is cooked. Yeah, you're dead. Oh, okay. Little cheeky. You can throw your bubble down. Yeah, you should have done that way earlier. You're gonna die here, though. You're dead. I would have thrown the bubble down a lot sooner, though, when I did this. I mean, I wouldn't have done this anyway. I would have been ready to leave, but I do understand the play. I've never actually done this play, so it's actually kind of... I'm going to pocket that one. I've never actually done that play. That's actually kind of smart. Fade up. The instant you fade up and you land, throw that bubble down. Actually, like, instantly. Like, there's no reason to hold this here. You're running for your life. If you threw your bubble down immediately when you dropped here...
I probably should have threw the bubble out in front of me so I could have walked.
Yes, yes. But the instant you throw it out and you touch it, that's 60 HP. And then every second you're in it, you're gaining 45. And what could have happened is... Right? Because this you'd be at 120. No, I'm stupid as hell. You'd be at like 140. Now you'd probably be at like 200. Now you'd be at like maybe like 240. You'd be at like 240 HP. This chick, I think you might have been able to kill. Let me see. She comes up here after you. You have a blind up. You would be full HP at this exact moment and in your bubble. You would have the ability to turn, look at her in cloak form, blind her, and possibly kill her. Does she have her... She does have her her thingy up, so you might still lose that. But there's a chance that you could have maybe even killed her there. There is a chance you could have killed her had you done that. Still, you probably would have died to Strange, but it's just the little things that matter. It's just the little things. All right. Let's see how the second death goes. Okay, let's see if you fade this. You do not fade this. Okay, so fade is going to give you a 20% movement speed boost. If there's no immediate threat in front of you, and you know there's not, because the enemy team is not in front of you. They're like all the way back at like the start of the point. You should fade to try to get here, because that's going to give you a 20% movement speed boost to get here. And those few seconds might be the difference between winning and losing. And as you know, like as somebody who watches sports, you know what I mean. You know, there's a difference between there being, 5 seconds on the clock and the ball's in the hands of, Tom Brady, and, there being 0 seconds on the clock and the ball's in the hand of Tom Brady. There's a difference. Those seconds, they add up.
I didn't expect it to go as far as it did here.
Oh, that's one of the... Oh, you're talking about what I'm about to see right now? So I'm about to see something?
Or maybe it's later in the game.
Okay, let's see.
Much better.
Okay. Okay, all right, this is done. These guys are healed up. And let's see if you need to look towards what's going on. Okay. Bubble. I would have liked to see you bubble that group there. That's just going to give him confidence and allow him to soak up even more damage and have to take less resources from you, and you can focus on doing other things. I would definitely have liked to see you bubble. Because see, this the other thing about the bubble that you have to remember is the bubble is a source of healing. And that's a source of healing that's going to let you build ult charge. Like right now, Groot is not full HP. But if he had a bubble from earlier, he might be full HP. Which means that you've built the ult charge even more from the, what am I looking for? From the HP that's been healed for him, right? Because all the damage that he's taken that's brought him to this level of HP, if this was healed by you to make him be at full via a bubble or whatever ability you use, that's ult charge you're building. Granted, a little weird because you don't actually have, you haven't used your ult here, which also you're in a really awkward spot. Actually, no, you're not. Oh, we need to talk about ults. We actually need to talk about ults. Shit. Oh, shit. Okay. All right. Let's talk about ults. There's a couple things to go through with support ults. Because Deadpool is the exception, quotation marks. For most people, I would say Deadpool's the exception. In that his ultimate is... how do I put this? You don't necessarily need a support ult to beat his ultimate, as compared to, like, if that was an Invis. So if Invis had her ult, you would theoretically want to kind of maybe counter her ult. The issue is, you're in a situation where... How do I put this? And this is, obviously, it's too late now, so it really doesn't matter. But you're in a situation where you're about to get double lapped, in terms of ults. because Gambit has ulted once, and Gambit is going to get his second ult back, basically before you ult the first time. Which, unfortunately, I think that's just how it's going to have to go here. But after this, you're going to need to, like, put tempo on them. And I think I'll go through it as we see it. But I can send you a video on what ult tempo is anyway, so it'll be fine. Okay, so this guy's full HP. Okay, we're healed. So everybody's healed. Everybody's piss chilling with heals. The healing part is done. You've done your job as Dagger. There's nobody in danger of dying. This is a prime opportunity to throw down your bubble or walk closer, throw down your bubble, go into cloak form, and just full send it. And just throw your blind out and try to help DPS. Because there's nothing to heal. These guys, the healing is done. We're fine with heals. This is a prime bubble time. Bubble, walk up, cloak, start doing damage. Help them with the DPS. Throw up blinds. Like, we don't need to be this far back. There's nothing. The only threat you have currently to your life really is a Doctor Strange ultimate. And you should be ready to fade that. Well, there he is. I was going to tell you, the main thing about Doctor Strange, you need to be looking in the air for him. So, okay, you should be able not to touch with this. You should fade this. Very good job. Sorry, I didn't hear you. I was listening to the game. What'd you say? I can tell you that was a good fade. I said that's what I said before.
Yeah, you're definitely going to get on me in a second because I died of like 2 Magneto ults in this game.
Okay, let's see. Well, let's see if you understand the basis of avoiding it. Okay, he's dead, so the fight's done.
You owe me one.
We clean up, get aggressive. Okay, perfect. Okay. Okay. So we control this area now. How are we going to control this? Let's see. A little further back than I would like. Also, I'm not sure about the spin. Okay. All right. Remember, we're 2 windows. There's nothing to heal. They're walking into an easy choke. This is a prime time to walk up a little bit closer, throw the blind out, help your team, and just provide pressure. We don't need to sit on 2 windows like this. Okay, you sent your window out delayed, but also you sent it into this, which it's just going to get nullified. And you need to be very careful with this guy. You cannot hit him while he's like this, because he's going to reflect all the damage back. So you need to be very careful. Okay, as soon as that falls, let's try a second window.
Fantastic!
Second window. Okay, this is going to be a... Okay, this is going to be a prime time to ult. Let's see, though, if you know how to do it. Also, we got to talk about cooldowns again. Look, watch this again.
Fantastic!
Okay, what you want to do here, which you kind of already have done, but you want to do, is you want to use your cooldowns effectively. I know you're thinking about ulting because Fantastic's ulting. Fair enough, right? Necessarily don't have to, but fair enough. You should check this, and the way you can check this is, you've taken damage. What do you have available? You have your bubble.
Never use my ult during a Mr. Fantastic.
Fair enough, fair enough. You have your bubble, though. Before you ult, you could throw out your bubble. Not always we'll have the time to do it, but this is a prime time to throw out your bubble if you're thinking about ulting. Why? It's a 6-second cooldown. By the time you finish ulting anyway, your bubble's going to be back off cooldown. So it's just, you just throw it out, heal your team here, help them hold pressure, whatever, and then you ult. And then you do the same thing. Also, I want to see how your ult goes, because I want to see how you ult on this character. Because I've seen your ult so far, and none of them have been... Let's see. I would say smart. None of them have been very... taking advantage of how you want to maximize cloak and dagger. Ooh, you broke the golden rule. You broke the golden rule. Now you can't ult at all. I'm not sure why you phased there. When you're playing versus Magneto, you are not allowed to ever ult if you don't have your fade up. That's like a pretty big rule. I mean, technically you theoretically could if your Hulk was really good and bubbled you, but we're not playing for our team to be like, great. We're playing to, be consistent. So we don't trust anybody to save us from a Magneto ult. We have to do it ourselves. So you now no longer can ult. I'm not really... You didn't need to fade at all. You could have bubbled to get your HP back, which you really were never in danger of dying, it looks like. It looks like this guy's ult was terrible. But you could have bubbled, helped, healed you, healed your team, everything been piss chillin'. And then when Gambit Never Folds comes and they're really in your face, you could have full sent it. Okay, that bubble is a little questionable, but whatever. See, this is delayed. Like, instead of doing the bubble now, you could have done it earlier. You know what to do, but you do a lot of things delayed. Okay, so now would be a prime time to ult, but your problem is you wasted your fade. And let's see how you ult. This is very important. Okay. Okay. Ooh. No. Okay. So, how we ult. Also, you're versus a Wana too, so you're just probably straight up dead. Yeah, you should never ult without your fade up. But this is a desperate moment. I kind of get what you're going for. Whatever, it's fine. Let's talk about how you would do it in a case of emergency. Well, this is how you should do it every time anyway. But when we ult as Cloak and Dagger, we want to dive. We want to dive as fucking hard as possible, usually. Why? Because it's going to make it much harder for us to track, much harder for us to hit, and it's going to provide our team with a long magic pathway of kill everybody along this straight line and make the enemy team have to run along that straight line, basically, to run to safety, and it's going to push the enemy team all the way back. A lot of Cloak and Daggers will do this. They will ult, they will go, us against the world, and they'll go ult here, they'll go ult here, they'll go ult here, and maybe ult here, and make a nice little pretty circle for everybody to stand in and be like, yay, I ulted, I'm invis, I ulted like for fun, or not for fun, I ulted to make everybody happy and live, and nobody can die here. And the enemy team's gonna look at this and be like, okay, disengage. Wait a couple seconds, it's done, come back. Bad players will stay in this and fight it, for sure. Now, the good way you ult on Cloak and Dagger. Us against the world. 1, 2, which I guess you kind of got caught on this. This has been a hard turn to navigate, but I would probably have done it this way. I would have gone 1, 2, 3, and then I don't know if the Groot is on your team. The Groot is on your team. 3, and then I would have probably gone 4 over here. And then I'm ready to fade at the end. And what this means is this Magneto, while he's trying to ult you, because he's going to go, usually Magneto tries to ult on like your second or third dash. So let's see. Okay, 1, first dash. 2, and that's when he ults. And look at Magneto's doing. Let's look at his camera. They usually ult in the second dash. Look at this. Look how he's looking at you. Now look at this. Look what this is exactly what I'm talking about. Prime example. Fear Magneto. If you did not do this dash here and instead played dash the way you're supposed to on Cloak, which was you go boom and then cut a corner, he's not hitting you. Because he's only able to track you because you're going somewhere predictable. You go to the right, you're still in front of his face. You come back, you're still in front of his face. But if you went and did this, boom, now it's harder to hit you. Now it's way harder to hit you. And then for your last dash, you just go boom and cut a curve here. Now this Magneto has to take the extra time to follow you, to look for you, to then throw it. And because he has to take all this extra time, it allows you at the end of your ultimate to just straight up fade him if you ulted in Cloak. That is how you want to ult as Cloak and Dagger. It's a very important thing. It's a very important concept. That is how you ult as Cloak and Dagger. You should never do these kind of ults. It doesn't matter even if you're not versus Magneto. You want to make the brick road of death. You're going to die here, straight up. Yeah, you're going to die. Yeah. All right, I'm going to play one more death, and then I'll probably, I probably will just queue up for a game and kind of show you how I play Cloak. Straight up. And kind of let you get a feel for, like, the ways in which I... Oh, what are we doing here? What's going on? Hello? Okay. Blind. 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 Delayed blind. That guy shouldn't have died. This fight is lost. We have to back up. Yep.
Everybody needs a hand sometimes. Or a dagger.
Okay, blind.
They hit a checkpoint.
Okay.
Now might be a good time to stop them.
All right. Blind. Okay. Blind though, maybe? You have nothing to heal. Go blind.
That's much better.
You're at two windows. Nothing is dying, everything is equal.
Hold still. I'm trying to...
Blind?
Gambit never falls!
Okay. You have Sue for this, you're gonna be fine.
I am barely harmed.
By the eye of Agamotto!
Trying to shout.
Your Sue die? Okay, that's not your fault. Your Sue is bad. She should never have died to that. She should have been able to ult that. If you... But you could argue you could maybe prevent that situation from ever getting to that point by blinding and keeping those guys back. Okay, all right. Let's queue up for a quick play game. Let's see if we can get one going here. No guarantee about the level of competition, but we'll see. I mean, honestly, I probably could have queued up for a ranked game to be real with you. Oh god, I'm fucking joining a game in progress. Let's see how this goes. This might be just cooked.
There's still a chance to stop them. They've made it halfway.
Oh, this
Stop them.
does not look good. 4 minutes.
It feels good to step outside my bubble every now and then.
These guys are getting
They hit a checkpoint.
obliterated. Okay,
Now might be a good time to stop them.
let's see.
Vortex field, clear the way. Turning up the heat.
Extermination! What are you aiming at?
I got you covered. Feel the pull. Feeling gun.
Fantastic!
I was fine.
Ha
I am Phoenix.
ha!
Nice, good push. That's really good. Okay, maybe they can hold this. I can't see Jean, she's dead.
Your powers are mine!
Fuck, I can't see her. He dies here. Oh, he doesn't? Really? Fuck.
Get ready. The light force wants to heal you. That's much better. Feel the pull.
We are Emma back here.
It's now or never. Stop them.
Where is she at? Where's our Emma?
Vortex field.
Everyone getting
Where am I? Invisible?
Is there?
So close. I am barely
There she is.
harmed. Don't give them another
Okay,
piece.
perfect.
Aura.
Okay.
Us against the world.
I don't have ult yet. I'm gonna have to heal my cloak and hope that I can build my ult fast enough.
Feeling fantastic. Clear the way.
I think you're just gonna lose here. Oh, that was weird. Whatever.
Well, you can't expect to win them all.
Alright, well, that was a random game to join. Alright, well, cool. Alright, well, I don't know what that was, but let's try again. We'll try to...
I appreciate you doing this. Like, seriously, everything that you explained is crystal clear.
Oh, no problem, man. Dude, I used to do this all the time for, like, League of Legends and shit. Like, I do it for this game, too, but I used to do it all the time for League
Pick
of
your
Legends.
hero.
Years ago when I played that
Villain,
game.
I'm not judging.
Alright.
Our cloak and dagger.
Cool.
We are hope and fear.
Oh, boy. Okay, so we got 3 DPS. This is... And, okay, so looks like we're about to have a solo tank. Okay, looks like I'm about to leave this game because we don't have a tank at all. This is not about to do this. We'll give it like a couple seconds see if anybody swaps over, but if not, I'm just gonna just head on out.
Yeah, you may as well queue up a ranked game, bro.
I'm actually thinking about I might just queue up a ranked game. Yeah, this is I mean, we do have one. This would be rough though. I got a Ultron
Without
duo.
Ty,
We'll see.
I wouldn't know the real power of the light force.
See how it goes. Also, I don't have 300 hours. I have like 240,
30 seconds before you attack.
I
Get
think.
ready.
240.
Shouldn't you be off ruling your awesome...
Oh, okay. We're locked. Well,
One cannot keep an empire.
if they're not running a penny, this should be fun. If they are running a penny or a Namor or any version of anti-dive,
So you're a
these
friendly neighborhood Black Panther?
guys could be in some trouble.
Salutations.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3,
All right, let's see
2,
it.
1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
After all I've seen, few things truly shock me. But this
This is just like basically prepping damage. So like the instant they take damage, it's just gonna help essentially. Okay, I know they're playing Angela and whatchamacallit.
Here comes the bad guys. I'll get you next time.
Oh, I can already tell you this is about to go real bad.
Time to shot.
They don't have any targets for that Black Panther and Spider-Man, probably. Yeah, they can't play those characters.
Mission area.
They're about to get cooked if they try to play Black Panther, Spider-Man into that comp. So, this will just be a game where you just get to see a bunch of random healing, at least for the first round, I'll be real with you. Because this guy's trying to force a Black Panther into a flying target who's a tank, a flying target who's a DPS, a Gambit who he's never going to kill, and an Invis who should have a brain and never kill as well. So, they're going to be completely useless if they stay on those two characters. And since it's quick play, they're probably going to stay on those two characters. I would expect the first round they're going to finish with maybe like, I don't know, maybe 3 kills if we get lucky. I doubt it though. Oh, got my ult canceled.
Gambit never falls!
Take everything! Your team's capture progress has passed the halfway point.
How about an assist? I want to fall. Watch out, coming through!
good medicine.
I'll get you.
Technology will only
Down goes their accuracy percentage!
Doctor Strange is
Heads up, loser.
gone?
My strength is renewed.
Lights out. Perfect time to
I'm curious if the Black Panther and Spider-Man have realized that like the enemy comp is undivable. Holy crap!
Enemy in front of
I don't think it's tryhard. I don't know how you have fun just sitting there doing nothing and just feeding for like a straight minute. It's not about it being comp. I don't know how it's fun for you. You're 0-5. Oh man. It doesn't matter, brother. I could ult one time and get SVP, okay? Like you're
There's always a spark of light in darkness.
Hold on. I'm just going to do this real fast.
Seconds before you attack.
Whenever
Get
I
ready.
get a BP or a Spider-Man on my team and it's not working out for them,
It is good that
they'll
you're
do
keeping
not squad.
Wakanda's spiritual traditions alive.
You should tell my sister that.
Somehow I don't think she's interested in what I think.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
I bet saving the multiverse will look great on the old resume.
The enemy approaches.
That's it.
Suffered severe damage.
I'm probably gonna ult him here, just for the shits and giggles.
Energy levels rising.
Let's see.
Supernova!
Mission area is disappearing now.
Maybe we'll get a kill from that. I doubt it though.
Gambit never falls!
Definitely dead here.
Fast! Grace us with victory!
So many of them.
Oh, we have a Wanda. We have a chance.
Capture the mission area.
We have an actual chance.
Enemy in front of us.
Put some pep in
There
my
is.
step.
Where's my Wanda? Where did she go? I'm gonna try to heal her. Oh, Spider-Man's dead. Shit.
That's
Much better.
Everybody
Nice.
needs a hand somewhere.
Feel it, feel it. Look out.
Probably gonna die to this.
Timely.
Yep. Unlucky.
The light always comes back.
I'm opening a portal.
Alright, I gotta make sure this guy doesn't get knocked out by, whatever it faces.
Lights out.
Okay, he did. Alright.
Their team's capture progress has passed the halfway point.
She's trolling. What?
My time to shine.
Fantastic!
My time to shine.
Oh, is everybody dead? They're dead.
So cold.
Us against
They are dead.
Disappear! Anyone willing to help?
That feels good.
No, I guess that's that.
Almost got it!
Lights out.
Heaven!
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you.
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do comp after this. It's fine. Oh boy.
It feels like this
Always.
Lights out.
my time to
Gambit never falls.
Just gonna do comp. Let's see how it goes. Oh boy.
Well, you can't expect to win them all.
Yeah, I was trying to ask you though. So like, if you're going against say an Iron Fist or Magic, who characters I hate the most? Like, typically, how do you deal with them?
Oh, they're easy. Iron Fist is easy. Magic a little more difficult, but Iron Fist is very easy. You just throw down your bubble and ignore him. You throw down your bubble and blind him and ignore him, but yeah. If I fight an Iron Fist, I'll show you. Oh boy, here we go. All right, this is gonna be weird. All right, so while I do this, I'm gonna completely and totally lock in, which means that what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna like be shot calling probably. So I'm not gonna be talking to you at all. I'm just gonna like literally. I'm probably gonna mute you. I'm probably gonna leave the call actually, and just you can just listen to this, and then we'll talk about it afterwards. Okay.
That is totally fine.
Okay. Cool. Oh boy, fucking comp. Here we go. Oh, fucking competitive. Here we go. Ooh, this fucking Discord shit. It was it's so showed up last night.
Which hero do you think you want to be
Oh
today?
boy, domination. Okay, here we go.
We are Cloak and Dagger. We are hope and fear.
I just want to point out, Invis, I'm like literally like an hour from my animated Invis, just so you know, if you're trying to Lord Flex me.
Now, who am I gonna banish from this match?
Fuck, it's been Hawkeye. Oh no, it's fine. It was a joke anyway. I don't care if you Lord Flex anyway. It's fine. Oh, perfect. Okay, we all get what we want. Okay, so what are we doing second? Daredevil, maybe? I'm guessing. Or we can do Hella. Daredevil? Okay, Daredevil works. Yeah, we don't really have a team that's been appealed at anyway. So yeah, where's DD? Emma, bro. Please don't let the Emma bag go over the Daredevil, yo. We don't have much peel on this team other than the Bucky, bro. We got a Magic and Spider. Okay. All right, we're good. Nice. We're piss chilling. Good shit. Good shit.
Pick your hero or villain. I'm not judging.
Y'all miss Little Caesars. It still exists. What are you talking about? Then they just did a fucking a thingy, like a event for it or something. I think was it with it's not with Tom Brady. That's Pizza Hut. I don't remember what it was, but somebody else. I think it might have been like fuck. Steve Curry. I think it might have been this. Whatever. Yeah, whatever. I don't care. Wait, this motherfucker's not even in voice chat asking this question. Oh my goodness. They carried me to JM.
There's always a spark of light in darkness.
Hold on, I'm gonna tell him.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Bro, if we get 6 people in VC, we're gonna be lit. Oh, he joined! Let's go! Hey!
As long as
We got
Spider-Man
6.
is still around, everything will be all right.
It's finna be a dub.
I don't mean it
At least
that
I hope.
way. You just mean a lot to a lot of people.
Yo, Spider, can you go over here? I'm about to get you the boost so we get there faster.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it? Time to shine.
I'll take a cosmic clash over fighting vampires.
All right, let's see what we're up against. Okay, a Penny. Okay.
Sure, those are bad guys.
These
Okay.
mechanical arachnids are no
Oh, pop! Penny bowling. Bubble for you, Bucky. You're good.
Feeling fantastic.
Oh shit, we lost Spider-Man. Care.
The mission area is yours to capture now.
Nice, good pick.
Lines in place.
We can take it. We take point back. We take point back here. Kill the nest. Penny blinded. Penny can die. Perfect. Good shit. Cloak dies here. Stagger cloak. Shit. Nice. Good shot. Can we get the Namor?
Control seized.
Stagger. Where'd he go? Nice. Good shit. Good shit.
much better.
I'm gonna have ult first. We can punish this. They're alone. Full send it. Kill them. Penny can die.
That's much better.
Bubble there for you guys. Punish Deadpool.
My time to shine. Just in time.
Nice. Good stuff. I don't care about this. Yep. Good job. Good counter. Bubble behind you for your strange. Blinded down the mid.
Us against the world.
Ulted. Oh fuck. Go to point. Go to point. Go to point. Go to point. Ulted behind me. Go to point. Go to point. Go to point. Go to point. Oh god, we lost Spider-Man. Kill the cloak maybe if we can. Can we focus Invis? Invis is still alive. Won't have anything.
Fantastic!
I don't see magic to pocket you. I think I die here.
You owe me one.
I got you, Strange. I got you, Strange. You're good. You're good, bro. Land on the ground, Strange. I got you. Bam. Good shit, brother. Good shit. Nice. Good clutch up. Good clutch up. I fucked up my ult so bad. I'm so sorry, guys. I fell down the stairs.
What are those things, Namor?
Nothing here. Suspicious. This feels empty.
Glory is almost yours.
Fuck, I gotta stop falling these damn stairs. Namor should have ult soon, so be careful. Oh, she's gonna have ult here. She's blinded. Oh, fuck. I got you, Strange. Bubble behind you, Strange. Nice, good job. Nice, good job. Easy dub. Good job, guys.
Before we had powers, we had each other. That bond is unbreakable.
Okay, so we're gonna have they're gonna probably have cloak. Actually, I don't know. Cloak is not actually doing. I don't think they're gonna have cloak. They won't have cloak. So honestly, when we go, probably Spider-Man, you just full send it. I would say just full send your ult and see if you can kill anybody instantly.
Astral projection makes me feel old.
Okay. All right, we'll just take that and keep that pushing. but anyway, yeah. I would say Spider-Man, definitely you want to ult, though, for sure, when we get the point, because I don't think they're going to have a support ult. Or you'll force out the cloak.
3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Okay, that worked. Yeah, she won't have ult yet.
Need to strengthen my field. Hostile coming in fast. All eyes over here.
Good medicine.
Perfect, we got a pick. Push up. Let's go. Thing is blinded. Thing blinded, by the way. Thing blinded. 30% more damage. They're down 2. They have no healers. Kill the Thing. He has nothing. Oh my god, I fucked up my bubble. That's really bad. Holy shit, that was awful. I'm trying to get you out. That's my bad. I didn't mean for you to die there, Carmine. That's on me. I fucked up my bubble really bad.
Here is an enemy to pursue. I have tagged a foe.
Maximum force.
Okay, we win. We should hard win. Watch out for the Namor ult. He's coming for sure. Oh, he's just dead. Okay. They're definitely gonna Namor here in a second. Oh, perfect. Just got a miss. I'm gonna ult this to hold. I'm gonna ult this to hold. Strange, hopefully portal back if he can. Perfect. That's good. That's a stagger. Invis can ult if we need to stall it. Fuck. We didn't know that. Okay, that's fine. That's it. Alright, that's a wipe. What the fuck is calling me?
I'm back to shed some light.
Shit.
Lights out.
Yeah, fuck Rocket. We can't kill him. Alright.
Much better.
They have Rocket ult, but we have Invis, so we can use Invis ult to force out Rocket, and then we'll be able to use Bucky probably if we need to. Thing can die. Thing is way overextended. Holy shit! Wait, I don't see Spider-Man shit. Okay, just fall back, and we can kill Darkchild. Okay, you're up, Invis. Let that shit rain. Burn it if you can. Burn it if you can. It's burned. It's burned. You should win. Fuck. I'm gonna die to magic and whatever face is, but I think you guys win it. Oh no, magic killed him. Shit. Okay, you killed a support. Let's see. Okay, another kill dead. 2. Nice, good shit. Okay, we have total control now again.
Captured more than half of the mission area. Keep going.
I can't see you guys to heal you though. Okay, perfect. Thing is on the side, on right hand side. Care. Thing could die. Thing's blinded. Take him down, Bucky. Take him down. He's blinded. Easy, good shit. Nice, good pick. Thing got brought back by Rocket. Rocket beacon is down. They're coming on the right-hand side. They're blinded. Easy focus. Bubble from behind you, Bucky. Thing's probably going for clobbering time in a second care. Trying to heal you through it, Bucky. Fuck. Okay, we just gotta reset. That's a wipe. Fuck me. Can you portal us, Strange? Oh shit, you already portaled. Might want to wait because your healers are dead. I would not. Okay. Good luck.
The light always comes back. They've almost got it.
Yeah, might want to wait it there.
Lights out.
I'm gonna ult this. I'm gonna ult on point. Get ready. The dagger's one shot. Rocket's dead. Rocket's one shot on the sword over there. Thing's vuln. Thing's dead. Trying to heal you through it, Bucky over there. Oh, Bucky's dead. Shit. If you got anything, now's the time, Sue. Bubble for you, Sue. Cloak is low in this corner over there. Still healing you, Sue. Shit, if you got ult, now is the time, Sue. Oh my god. Okay, get in. Burn it if we can. Perfect. Thing vuln. Thing's gonna have ult soon. Get ready. Try to kill him if you can. Thing's dead. Deadpool's vuln. Oh, fuck. Magic's dead. Nice. Good shit. I hear magic. Puck. Magic's trying to buy time for portal. I think we got it. Got it. Let's go. Good shit, guys. Good shit. Woo. That was scary of the second round there.
Another epic victory. Big win.
Alright, I'm not doing that again until fucking after I take my board exam. Fuck that shit. Alright, let me call you back. That is intense. Hello?
Yep.
Did you see that? You see that game?
Yes.
Okay. Did that kind of put into perspective, like, I don't know, like the positioning, the awareness of where you kind of need to keep, you need to be aware of your co-healer. You need to constantly play your life. Like, I mean, I can go through and like kind of VOD review it to kind of give you an idea of like what I'm thinking when I think it, if you want me to.
Sure, why not?
Okay. All right. Oof. All right, let me go back here. But that is the aggressive play style that you want to have with like Cloak and Dagger, where you have all the ability in your kit to control the tempo of the game. It's just on being able to like utilize it when you need to or whatever. So for instance, okay, let's see. I'm starting this. Actually, well, I don't even know to have. You don't need to double hear me. Let me turn this off.
All right, time out. I'm hearing your voice in the video and in the chat.
Yeah, I was like, you don't need to hear me both. I just turned it off. You're good. I just turned it off. So, okay, so let's see. Opening here, we come out. The main thing I'm thinking about is I'm praying to God that they don't have a Hawkeye. I'm praying to God they don't have a Hawkeye. Wait, Hawkeye's banned, so it doesn't matter. Never mind, I'm thinking Hawkeye's banned. I don't know, this is autopilot. I'm usually thinking about Hawkeye. Hawkeye's banned, right? So there's nobody who can really just instantly delete me when I walk out of here, like except for maybe a Magic or a BP. And if that happens, I'm gonna have to deal with that as it comes. But when I walk out, I'm immediately trying to take pressure, take point. I'm trying to make my tank feel confident that he can go and do what it is that he wants to do. Because a big thing about tanking, I'm not sure if you tank also, but a big thing about tanking is feeling like you have the confidence to play the game. If he walks out here and immediately just loses all his HP and then like gets scared and backs up, he's never going to want to take point. He's never going to feel aggressive. He's never going to feel confident to do what he needs to do if he knows what to do. So it's very important that you let your tanks know, like, hey, I've got you, like from the beginning. And that's another reason, one of the reasons why also you'll see me when I come out of spawn, I will typically on a lot of maps just be autoing my tank, like just primary. I know obviously their full HP is not going to do anything, but it also like what it will do is it will give them the mentality that like I've got them. And a good example is like they'll walk out sometimes and they'll take like, let's say well, as soon as we get a point, they'll take like the first point of damage, like just something hit them instantly, and they'll instantly be reassured and healed by me, and that lets them know my healer is actually looking at me. My healer actually is like focused on me. My healer actually is going to do what they can to keep me alive. And that sets a mental thing for a lot of tanks, because I tank and it's a nightmare when I have healers who just have no fucking idea, you know. And then when I've played with friends who tank, and when I'm not healing, it can get scary for them. And then when I am healing, they just feel like they can never die, basically. All right, so this guy, he walks up, whatever. He does walk on the penny mines, but look at this. This is a prime example. Look, he walks on two or three penny mines. And look at his HP bar. Bam. Instantly. You see what I mean? Like instantly his HP bar is back to normal. He just pissed chilling. If he had stepped on those and not been healed immediately, he would have probably backed up and been like, oh, I just took some damage. What's going on? But he's like, I don't care. I'm an immortal. Walks up. So that's him. All right, let's get back to me. So first thing I'm doing, I'm just healing, obviously. And I'm looking for targets that I can blind and looking for opportunities when I can maybe bubble. Now, these guys are way too far back for me to blind, so I'm not even going to try to blind them. I want to blind anybody who's on point trying to hold point. There's nothing to hit here. However, my Bucky lands an amazing play and gets a great hook. My focus immediately turns to take advantage of that. Let's see what we can get with that. Swap instantly to cloak, blind, and try to DPS this a little bit. Now, the instant that my Bucky gets low, I swap back and I try to heal my Bucky. I'm not gonna lie, I let him get way too low there. I think I was relying on my my Sue to kind of keep him alive. I should have definitely swapped a little bit faster. But look at what this did for Penny, though. Penny immediately, because she lives, no problem, right? But her opinion immediately changes in terms of like confidence in the way that she plays. Like, look, she's blinded. She almost dies. She runs. And now at that point, Strange has taken all of this space back for himself. And Penny no longer can hold this choke the way she was, because she's now not only afraid, but also she's been bursted. So I throw out another blind here. Why not? There's nothing else. I mean, there's nothing to heal. Like, I mean, yeah, I'm going to heal this guy, right? Obviously. But, like, I can throw a little quickie. And look, I'm going to hit him. And I think I only hit him. Maybe I'll hit Penny. I only hit him. That's okay. Now, look at his screen. Oh, can he? Look at this. Hey, you don't know where he going. That man did not know where he was going just now. He was confused. I see my Sue getting jumped on. She takes highest priority. You never let your co-healer die if you can avoid it. Why? Because when your co-healer dies, you now have to do the healing of two people for one person. And that is incredibly, incredibly difficult. So we do not let our co-healer die. So the instant I see that, so after I throw this out, I'm still focused on healing. That's fine. But I see in the corner of my eye, you know who was behind me. I'm like, oh, someone's behind me. That's where my Sue is. Turn, Sue's getting jumped on immediately. My first focus is I'm all over her, keeping her alive. She knows she can trust me. She puts her shield on me and just walks straight into it. And everything's good. And there is no, and the thing about it is because I do my job, Sue doesn't have to use her double jump to jump away and run scared. Look, because most of the times, if you're playing Sue and you're getting dove on like this, right? You have to just jump away. Like you just have to. I don't know if her jump is on cooldown. Let me see if it is. Push. What the fuck? No, her jump is not. Look, she's getting completely dove, but no, she doesn't even double jump away. She just puts her shield down, walks over. She knows Cloak's got her. It's fine. So she doesn't have to use any ability. She doesn't have to have any downtime on her healing. She just keeps it going, and then we just chill. Yeah, I throw the bubble down. She's fine. We're piss chilling, and because they're putting all that time into trying to dive us, and we're still AoE healing and still outputting for our team, it just creates opportunities for our Bucky, or I think it was Bucky basically, who sees that, oh, there's a freebie on my back line, just brainlessly diving. who am I to deny myself a free kill, a donation to my team? And he takes the free kill. And because he gets that kill, now we basically win the point. Because the guy who's diving us is gone. Help kill the penny nest real quick, because I know that's a big priority. And that's it. We just overwhelm them with numbers, and it's done. And this whole thing is over in that exact moment. And now, granted, I did fuck up there. I thought I had my fade up. I didn't. Could have died. Thankfully, managed to get behind cover and blind myself. And bubble myself immediately. I think my Sue also helped me too. So we get the pick. Everything's good. We're chilling. Now I'm just focused on, we've taken the space. We hold this space. Let's go get more. And the way we go get more is walk up here and we hold this area up here. Because everybody walks through this. Nobody ever, for God knows reason, doesn't just take a different direction. Because you could just go underneath us and we would not be in this, they would not be in the situation. But whatever, it is what it is. People walk through here. They want to walk through the choke. Nobody has ever learned differently in these ranks. It is what it is. And this is Grandmaster, technically. So, yeah, it gives you a heads up. You don't see people taking, like, the stairs beneath that are much easier to get through this area through until you get to, like, probably, like, High Celestial, maybe even Eternity. All right, so, blind, we're just throwing them out. Why? Because this is a choke area. Look at this. If I just hit one person with this, that's one person who's going to take 30% more damage. If I hit two, it's two people. Three, it's three people. And the good way of thinking about it is, what's up? Yeah. A good way of thinking about this is, think about like Rocket's ultimate. Like Rocket's ultimate, what makes it strong is it heals, it shields, but it also gives you a 40% damage amp. You're just getting this for free. A nice almost 30% damage amp on anybody who gets hit. All three of those guys right there. And let's see who it hit. It hit these two. It hit him, and it hit them. So these two are now taking 30% more damage. They can't see anything on their screen, and they are scared. And that leads to a kill. I didn't even do anything. All I did was blind. Look at this. The blind led to a kill. Easily. Penny's standing here. She takes 30% more damage. Spider-Man follows up because she can't see anything. Pulls her aside. Bam. And that's a kill secured. And that would not have been a kill if she wasn't blinded and taking 30% more damage. Because that would not have done enough damage to kill a Penny. But it did because she was getting melted. This guy, I don't know what happens to him. He probably is going to die after this. Because Penny's dead now. Or he's going to have to run. Okay, he just runs. That's fine. But that's how a blind leads to a kill. That's why those blinds are so important. That guy ults. Now, I don't care about his ult. I mean, it's a wild ult, but I don't think it's going to like go crazy in a 5v6 here with our whole team ready to go. So I didn't give a crap, so I didn't ult. I just waited. And the main thing I'm thinking here is we already control the point. So I don't need to ult unless there's a team wipe ult happening that I can stop, or B, the enemy support ults. Okay? That's the main things I'm thinking about. Okay? So I'm still just throwing out blinds, holding the choke. Everything's good. Okay? She ults. What I wanted to do was ult like this, and this, and just have us run through on these guys. But I hit the fucking wall and misplayed. So immediately once I hit the wall, I said, oh my God, I fucked up. I can't go that way anymore. So I immediately corrected, and I went back towards the point and made a way so that even though I know Cloak is diving onto the point, I can counter that dive and provide a safe place for my team to walk to. Granted, my team still died, but I still made that area, which was very important. And allows us to hold the point even longer. And because I make that point, Strange is able to do this, and then my Invis is able to do this afterwards. And so we're actually able to somehow hold this. Now, I'm dealing with getting jumped on by this shit. I'm looking for bubble. I'm probably going to throw bubble down immediately. I do. Okay, I'm trying to survive this guy jumping on me. I'm getting giga low. I know I'm about to die. I immediately try to swap the cloak to probably try to fade. I do. Fade up to the health pack. And then because they've overcommitted so fucking hard to kill me here, and I leave, I think it leaves them opportunity. It puts them in a place where they just die to the magic. I'm gonna watch this probably from. I'm just gonna watch it from like an outside perspective and see. Okay, he's full sending it. both of their DPS are on me and Invis. I think Invis dies here, maybe. Invis dies. The rogue comes for me as well. So we now have 3 people grouped up for me. I fade. I'm gone. Oh, shit. I meant to look at that. I meant to look at what happens back here. So now you have this guy still looking for me. This guy, I guess on Strange now. This guy on Strange now too. But you have an unchecked Magic just having a free-for-all. Because there's nobody who cares about her. So she just gets to go kill everything and everyone. Kill this guy.
Fantastic!
Keep going.
Oh, wow. They could have probably survived that if they played that a little bit better. Yeah, they could have. Oh, never mind. They got chained. That's why they died. And so she kills the 2 supports. Kills him. Spider-Man, I forgot, exists. I mean, not Spider-Man. Bucky exists. And they clean up. And because I didn't die, we just keep it pushing. As though we still hold. And I'm trying to help him here if he gets a pull. I want to try to help him with the blind if he gets a pull. Okay? So a blind out. Now you might ask, why did I throw this blind out here? I'm not expecting it to hit anybody, but I'm expecting it to cover the area. So I'm expecting it to, like, as a rectangle, if I throw a rectangle out from here to here, right, and I throw it out down here, there's 2 things happen. The people who are walking this way walk into the rectangle. Now the rectangle makes them scared, they back up, or they die, maybe. Or they see the rectangle, they back up, they get scared, they don't walk out while the rectangle's out. Either way, I accomplish a goal of putting pressure on them so they can't just walk through here for free. I fall down again. This is really bad, I keep falling. Okay, probably trying to blind here in a second. Oh, no, okay, I see this. I back up. Now, technically, it's not the end of the world because I don't have 80% ult charge, so it's not the... But I still, you know, I still don't want to, like, just sit in her ult for free. Try to heal my Spider-Man. Try to heal my Strange immediately. Blind this guy if possible. Or just heal through it, I guess. Yep. Just healing, just basic healing. And as soon as I have my blind up, I'm going to look for a blind, probably. I do, but the guy dies before I even have a chance to, you know, use it. So that's that. And that is kind of my thought process between that round. The second round, things get a little muffled, a little messy. And I'm trying. And one of the main reasons they get messy is because I fuck up my bubble. I make the same mechanical error you made. I make them too sometimes. We're not all perfect. Like we all fucking make mistakes in this game. It is what it is. Which I'm kind of glad you got to see that, so you don't beat yourself up if you ever make a mechanical error. That shit happens. It is what it is.
It's pretty clear.
Just about see how this thing should work, and yeah.
Okay, sure. Yeah, no problem. All right, so we start out. We see the thing. Thing is a prime target for throwing this blind out. By the way, that's a mechanical error that I missed him too there. I got him on the second one, but had I got him on the first one, I wouldn't needed to use the second one, and maybe we would have won that fight a little bit faster than we did. But it works out. But my Bucky never needed to die there. I really fucked up. Because I fucked up my bubble somehow. I'm trying to see where it was. I know I threw my bubble out when I fucked that place. Yeah, right there. I threw it right here, and it instead of like over there. I don't really know why I did it like that. Or maybe I threw it for Strange, and I just missed Strange. Other than that, the point is I missed the bubble. Okay. Okay, so they go Magic here. Okay. The biggest thing with Magic is understanding her combos. Do you understand Magic's combo?
I know she kind of does the charge up, like sword throw thing.
Mm-hmm.
She'll dash towards you and hit you up in the air.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So the reason she does that combo is because that combo does enough damage to kill somebody who is 275. What that means is if you interrupt that combo, or if you dodge part of that combo, her kill pressure drops tremendously. So a way of thinking about Magic is if she's using her slash and charging it at you, you can, as Invis, you would just jump away, You could like if she's charging the slash, you could just jump away. If she hits you with the slash and then you jump, you're still out of there, and her combo still fails because she needs all of her combo to land to kill somebody. All of it. Okay, Strange jumps in. He dies. I wonder why I didn't bubble that Strange. What the fuck? Maybe I hope that's not like a, just a total fucking fuck up for me, or it's just like a visual thing. But I probably should have bubbled that guy. Okay, blinds.
That's much better.
Okay, I think now the reason I ult this, okay, this is a very particular ult. There's a specific reason I did it. The reason why I ulted this, number one, is because we have a Strange. Number two, because he can portal back. But number two, also I think I might have left my fucking invis behind to die. Oh, she got out. Thank God.
You have the point already?
Yes, I have the point.
You don't want them to
Yes.
take it. You want to get as much charge as you can.
Yes, I'm trying to buy time for my team to come back and redo it. Because what I could do, right? Let's say that the enemy cloak ults and then they use DPS ults or whatever, and they take the point. In that case, I wouldn't ult because when I come back with my team, I would just ult once, we just wipe them, we take the point. But because me and the other supports ults are completely neutral, I forgot about the rocket switch, but I wasn't tracking that, unfortunately. But because me and the other support ults in my mind are completely and totally neutral, I want to add another ingredient to the mix that says it's going to be harder for you to come back and win the game, essentially. Because if I just say, oh, we just die, then we come back, they control the point. If I ult, they ult. They hold the point. Nothing has changed. By ulting longer, though, here, I force out the support ult, number one, which means they're going to win the point. Because eventually they're going to win the point because we've already down people in general, right? So that's an inevitable outcome. But what I do here is I turn it on its head and I said, even though the outcome is we're going to lose the point here 100%, now I put it where we're going to lose the ult after the point, after we get an extra 10 to 15% charge on the point, putting it more in our favor, even though now we're down, quotation marks, a support ult, which we're not because we're forcing all support outs ult. We're forcing all the support outs ult. I fucked this up again. Hold on. We're forcing all of the support ults out. There we go. Is what I meant. So by forcing all of them out, we're resetting the board and we're saying, hey, there are no more support ults on the field, no defenses. We're just going to play the game now. So that means that it's going to come down to my magic ulting. It's going to come down to their magic ulting. It's going to come down to my Strange ulting, their tank ulting. It's going to come down to the other players, basically. And just to outplaying the tank ults, the DPS ults. And we're just putting the cards down and saying, all right, out of my hands. This is the best I can do. Let's see how it goes. It's basically kind of, almost like calling your bluff. But essentially, it's giving us the best possible chance of winning, right? Within our means. Because again, like I said, if we wait, they're just gonna ult for our ult and control the point, and we're gonna be down anyway. But now this way, we're putting more time on the clock for our team to play with. I can't really think of a good. I know there should be a good football analogy for this. I'm drawing a blank right now. I got it actually. It's like when you're like on like the last couple like plays, the time clock is going down, and you go out of bounds with the ball every single time so that you make sure that the clock stops, basically. You get what I'm saying? That kind of thing. You're playing for time instead of playing for... Yeah, okay, cool. All right, so I ult here, and I did kind of fuck up my ult a little bit because I left my invis could have died, but my invis was able to recover that. That's my bad. I could have ulted that a little bit further back to help her out. So once that's out... Is this on fucking super speed? What the hell did I fuck it up? I did. I put it on fucking super speed on accident. I put it back on 2. Okay, so now the point, now that's down, and we're able to just build the clock. So instead of losing the point at 34%, now it's 44. And now that the ult, now Cloak had to counter my ult, right? So now my Sue is going to be able to ult to hold this. Theoretically. Oh, but now I remember what happened. Right, so technically what should have happened here was Sue should have ulted, and that would have forced out Rocket's ult. Didn't know it, Rocket didn't have his ult. So if Sue would have ulted here, we would have probably just straight up held this point. Maybe. Oh, let me see. It's me, her, Sue, and this guy. Spider-Man is alive. Yeah, we probably would have straight up just held the point if Sue had ulted. So this might have been a misplay from Sue not ulting here because she allowed the point to flip. She probably shouldn't have done that. But it's okay. Sue dies. Whatever. We were able to hold the point all the way to 47%, and when we died, we baited out Thing and Deadpool. So, we take that. Not the worst. Because now we know they only have magic, and that's it. That's the only ult they can possibly have is magic. So we go back out. And Sue has ult, so I'm thinking Sue's gonna ult maybe to force it, or Bucky will. Like I said, Thing is a primo target to get blinded. Anytime you see that guy, get happy. Just throw blind at him. Okay, they're magic ults. So I'm immediately just gonna disengage because I can't do shit to her. I can blind her and then run. That's about it. Okay? I throw the blind out on the whole team. I try to jump in here. And now I'm just in here. I'm trying to burn this too. Okay, I burn it. Throw the blind back out. I'm looking for my Sue. I don't know who the fuck I don't know how I killed the cloak, but whatever. And I do die here, by the way. Now, the reason I die here is because I'm putting all of my focus in that meantime on healing him and healing her. Because there's too much going on, and I don't think that I can get away from these two. So, when in these chaotic moments, you have to make a choice. And my choice here was, I've got bubble down. This is what I said when I said bubble allows you to play like a tank, or play like kind of like cocky. Bubble's down, it's healing me. I can't focus on what's going on right now. My main priority is letting 1, 2, and 3 do what they're doing, whatever the hell it is they're doing right now. Because my life is okay if dying if these guys stay alive. So I'm full sending it and trying to heal them through it. And as a result, looks like we might have won it. I don't know. Let's see. He might just lose this afterwards to the Magic. I think they just straight up, yeah. They lose the 2v2. Shit happens. Actually, do they lose 2v2? They might have won this. Oh, never mind. I thought they lost 2v2. They won it. So, yeah. It worked out.
That's what I needed.
That was the best possible thing I could do there, pretty much. Unless I, like, fade and try to run away and yada, but I don't think I could have got away from those guys. They were, like, on me, and my co-healer was dead. I see Thing. Again, anytime you see this rock, this giant rock, you blind him. So free. Blind him, 30% damage, bye-bye. Hey, bye-bye. Easy pick. That guy is you want to play against the Thing. It's a beautiful thing if you play against the Thing that's close. Blind him again, and just let it be. Okay, my dude dies. I'm thinking that he's going to have clobbering time soon. Thing builds ult pretty fast. So I'm watching out for it. And, yeah, lo and behold, we do get clobbering time. So that's it. So it's just done. I'm not even going to ult this. We just got completely wiped. Now, when I come back, I am going to ult, though. For sure, I'm pretty sure. Strange jumped out way too early. He definitely should have done this. He should have waited. Yeah, he waited. He should have waited. Because there's no rush. Like, there's no rush. Like, it's not overtime, right? They're less time than us anyway. We're about to come back with all of our ults in our team. He did not need to jump down. However, I will say this. I misplayed here in that I panicked. I tried to heal him through it, and I was like, oh, we're screwed. But then I looked, and I was like, wait a second. The ground is purple. That means their cloak ulted, which means that we now have ult tempo again, and we could just wipe him with the support ult. So I'm like, okay, I'll just ult for free then. Never mind. Because I thought that they just killed him straight up, but cloak actually ulted there, which means I get to ult for free, and I get to ult as a DPS ult. On this map, you don't typically, if everybody's fighting over the point and everybody's surrounded like this, you don't have to do the dive ultimate. This is where you would do the circle. So there's a circle that, you know, everybody's already in already, and they can't really walk out of. So we get a couple kills. I'm just healing my Sue and praying to God we get through it. Just staying on my Sue. That's all I can do at this point. I'm throwing blind out when I can and trying to get me and Sue through this mess. I don't know what this is. Anytime I have blind up, I throw it out. That's it. Go back to what I'm doing. Okay, Sue ult. A wonky ult, but again, I had a wonky ult too, so who am I to judge? We managed to get inside of it. I heal, throw a bubble down. So another blind again. Go back to healing. I see there's a magic in front of me. I'm trying to get the hell away from that magic. And lo and behold, I get away. And now I'm just healing this dude. Trying to help with the magic here. Now I could swap the cloak, but I'll be real with you. I just like fuck it. I'm just gonna just hit her from range. They drop the portal, and then that's it. It's just too late. The magic messed up. She could have stalled that point a lot longer if she didn't like do what she did. But she went into.
All right, so let me ask, what do you think are the best moments to use your ult?
Another epic
Oh,
victory.
okay. I can explain that, but I also can just send you a video that will break like. So the way that I teach also is through this, but I also teach through conceptual videos that I've gathered over time that will like break all of this shit down for you, like in the most bite-sized, easy to understand, conceptual way. Like that, if you watch the videos, you will just be good. So I'm probably just gonna send you the videos, but I will explain this one. When you ult, there are going to be a couple primary times to ult. One, the enemy support ults and your team is losing the fight, so you need to ult. Two, you need to counter a DPS AoE wide ult, wiping ult, that has the potential of killing everybody. Which a good example of those, and again, they vary based off of the situation. You have to judge your teammates' HP, your confidence in your teammates, yada yada yada. So a good example is, let's say I had a Loki, and I'm playing Loki. Everything's or not playing Loki, but I'm playing Luna, and I have a Loki, and Psylocke does her ult on me as me and Luna and Loki. I could on Luna ult because Psylocke ulted us, or I can wait a second, see if if my Loki has lamps, and if she has lamps. Fuck it, doesn't even matter. I don't need to ult there, because the lamps are just going to save us from the Psylocke ult. But let's say I'm playing Cloak and Dagger, and Psylocke ults me and me and Luna, or whatever. Primarily, Luna needs to fucking ult. She needs to ult immediately, because there's a couple reasons why. Number one, because we're not going to survive this. We cannot patty cake through her ult. Number two, this is very important, this is unique to Cloak and Dagger, you really cannot survive a Psylocke ult as Cloak and Dagger on your own, because if you ult as Cloak and Dagger, right? Let's say this is a Cloak and Dagger.
My time to shine.
I would say issue, but it's a counterplay thing that exists within her. Let's say I ult on Cloak and Dagger, Psylocke ults on me, and I do this. Psylocke's ult will follow me as I ult. So if you try this as Cloak and Dagger, you will die on your second dash to Psylocke ult. She will literally just kill you in your second ult, your second dash or whatever. So you can never counter ult a Psylocke ult as Cloak and Dagger. You kind of have, without people sitting in your ult with you, so that it doesn't, all the stacks don't destroy. But yeah. So that's one reason. Oh, so okay, I got off topic. Let me try one more time. Main times to ult and why. First, enemy support ults, you need to counter it. Second, you need to counter a DPS wiping ult, like Star-Lord, Psylocke. Fuck, who else is in this roster? Maybe Spider-Man.
Now, would you agree that sometimes when the enemy support ults, that you don't necessarily need your own ult to live through it?
Correct. Absolutely 150% correct. And there is a video that I have that will cover that as well. All of that. Yes. 150%. And then there's also another big time to ult, this is very important, is understanding when to DPS ult. And a good example of when the DPS ult is, let's say that you know the enemy support does not have their ultimate at all, right? Their enemy support, let's say they just use theirs, and your team is coming back and they have no support ults. Well, if I'm playing Cloak and Dagger, I can just do this.
Us against the world.
And so my team gets to walk right here to the point for free. I turn around on their whole team and just kill them and blind them. And they all take 30% more damage. They're taking more damage from the 90 damage they're going to take from the Cloak ult, right? And then also they're going to take damage from my team, killing them. And my team also is going to be getting healed for like 250 HP, or whatever it is that Luna's heal is what Cloak's heals. So, yeah. Might be 260 or 270 or something that Cloak heals per second. I can't remember. But yeah, so all that just adds up to they just end up dying. But yes, you do not need to always ult whenever you're getting ulted. A good way to counter Cloak and Dagger, which one of the videos that I'm about to show you will go over, is when you know you're versus a Cloak and Dagger who likes to do this.
Us against the world.
if your team is like right there with these bots, you can either A, try to heal through it, or B, you just back the fuck up.
Just too bright for you.
And just say, okay, take the space. As long as my team doesn't die, and you do that, we're good. We'll just come back and try again with the board clear. But if you die here, then you add more time for the enemy team you add more time for your team to have to regroup to come back. And most people are not very good at disengaging. When when Cloak ult, pretty much everybody dies. Because most people are very bad at disengaging. Unless they play Cloak themselves, or a competent player, or in comms. Because if you're in comms, you can probably be like, hey, just back up. Be like, oh, just back up. Shouldn't we counter support with Luna? That's another thing. That Cloak has advantage over. If I ever ult as Cloak and Dagger, my ult lasts about 12-13 seconds. So, if the enemy support is playing, let's say, Invis, which a lot of them tend to do, right? And they see Cloak ult.
Step outside my bubble every
Let's say Cloak could just ult straight on top of me as Invis, and I do this.
Disappear!
When this 8 seconds runs out, there's going to be about at least 2 to 3 more seconds. You said what you said? Yeah, there's going to be about 2 to 3 seconds more of a Cloak ult sitting beneath me killing me, which means that they could still kill us all if you do it wrong. That's why when you play Invis and you get ulted as Cloak, you typically want to wait like 2 seconds of your team dying and then ult, so you can try to prevent the overlay, or make it so they overlay kind of way better than if you just go instantly. Otherwise your team is cooked if you do this. Usually your team will just die. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you the videos that I think will help you most with where you need to go next. So I'm going to do that right now. Let me see if I can find them. I have a whole playlist on the Strategist Mains Discord that is borderline defunct, but whatever. Let's see. At this point, it's just kept for shits and giggles. Where is... Oh, dear God. Rivals updates. Should be a sack. I think I can find it. There it is. I see it. Okay. Alright, let's see what we got going on here. Okay. I'm gonna copy all these. This is gonna be a long thing, by the way. You pick and choose what you want to watch. I'm just gonna give you the information, the tools of what you're looking for.
Okay.
All right. Let's see what else we're looking for. That's that, and then you're gonna. Oh my God, I gotta get this water out of the refrigerator. I'm about to be cooked. Okay. And then I'm not worried about EOMM. I don't think dive is your real issue yet, so I don't think you have to worry about dive. I'm not gonna worry about sending those. I'm not gonna send any swap. Heal versus damage. I might send. I don't need to send accountability either. I'm just gonna send the heal versus damage one. And that should be it, honestly. You should be good after this.
I want to put a
share. Yeah, we'll do that. Copy. Do you know who Death in Gaming is? If not, he's gonna get you right. He's
I watch his videos all the time.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, I've picked out his videos that specifically pertain to support, in specific areas that will help you tremendously. Him and another person or whatever, but mostly him or whatever. But you watch these videos, you will see insane improvement because your understanding of.
I see that we both. I think we both like follow Poppin' Often with Lofton.
Yeah, I do too. Yep. But yeah, so okay, let's save that, and then I need to also eventually update. And then if you ever need a, he makes map guides too, but I mean you're not there yet, and that's kind of advanced. I feel like so yeah. So those videos should help you. Give them a look over, watch some of them, and then Not today, because I got to do something today. Not tomorrow. I got to do something tomorrow. And then not Thursday either. Actually, yeah. No. Thursday. Thursday after 3 o'clock. If you want me to do another VOD review with you or something after you've looked at some of these videos and stuff like that, feel free to hit me up. I got you. It'll be Thursday after 3 o'clock. It's like 2 o'clock for me right now. Or it's like 2:44 for me right now. So Thursday after 3 p.m. EST, hit me up. Because I'll be completely free from all the drama and stuff I'm dealing with currently. Which is not drama, but I've been studying for an exam. So, yeah. But I hope it helps. Hope some of this kind of maybe gave you a little more insight into kind of like the ways to think.
Your exam, man. I appreciate all the help that you've given me. I probably won't need you Thursday, but like I'll hit you up and let you know.
Okay, no problem, man. Let me know. You're good. You have a good day, man. Oh right, I forgot. I'm talking to you via fucking this stream. I'm fucking trolling. All right.